What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and I'm here today with David. David topped with Blue Gohan. This is a deck that a lot of you have requested, and it's pretty awesome. David, introduce yourself, man.
Hello, my name is David, and today I will show you my spicy Gohan skillless deck profile to you. I'm very excited to do it for you guys. Thanks for inviting also.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you here, man. So I've actually lost to this deck, so I'm having a bit of PTSD while doing this. So yeah.
It's not so powered that deck, but yeah, I know it have some surprise effect. So yeah, I know it could be dangerous.
Okay, please take us over the deck.
Okay, so first we will going to with Gohan. On this side, he has ability to when this card attacks, I can take one of my energy back to my hand, and then from my hand I can put another one card to energy. So with this effect, you can it's something like free. Restand one energy per turn, so this is kind of cool. Of course, this needs to be a mono blue card, a new energy, and also this leader on this side has another effect, which I think is really cool, and it's super power. To be honest, for me, this is one of the best awakening conditions to all of the blue leaders, because when you play skillless from your energy to your battle area, which many cards can do here, you can awaken, take your life to 6 lives, to 6 cards, and you draw 2 cards. And on the awaken side, you have the same ability with energy, but you also draw 1 card from your deck. And you have also the ability active battle once per turn. You can give one of your skillless plus 5k during the battle. And because this is active battle once per turn, you can do it as well as on your turn and on your opponent's turn. So this is kind of cool, I think. So here with this leader, the most important part is to awaken as quick as possible in my strategy. So turn 2, it's almost every time awakening because you can't play skillless from energy in turn 1. It always be the second turn. So yeah, this is the leader. I think you have this is the most cool art and the blue leaders. I love it.
Yeah, the art is like SPR levels on this leader. It's so amazing.
I don't have pre-release version, but I will get it sooner or later, no matter what.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So first, we are going to the core engine with this deck. With this deck. Here we have Krillin. I put 2 Krillin in this deck because there are 3 different cards which could you with the skill when you can play skillless from energy. So when you put this card to your energy, you can pay 1 energy to play skillless from your energy. So basically, all you want to do is charge skillless in your first turn, and then in the second turn you want to charge, for example, this Krillin, Vegeta counter negate, or Tianxin Han, which I will show you in a few moments. And also, this is kind of cool. I like to have 2 Krillins because when I have, for example, skillless, I am just already awakened. I can always use him with his second auto. I can play him for 1 energy, and I can look at to 5 cards from the top of my deck. And I can add 1 blue Earthling with energy cost 3 or less, which is, for example, skillless or probably Gohan blocker. So this is something like 13 cards. And the next one will be Vegeta. He has also the same effect when he is put to your energy, but it needs to be from your hand. So if you ramp him from, for example, from Zeno, this will not work. Once again, you can pay 1 energy, and of course, this is kind of tricky. I recommend to pay the energy with the skillless, because he will be going to the battle area, and you will have only 1 energy in rest, not 2. Because if you put him, and for example, this is the skillless, and you have pay with him, and then you will play that skillless, you have 1 energy in rest mode, and then you can put from your leader energy from this card from the top of your deck, and this will also go into the rest mode. So you will have 2 energy in rest mode. But if you switch the card you are going to play from energy, you will have only 1 energy in rest mode. So this is kind of important to make sure to tap the correct energy. Okay, and also the Vegeta has a cool effect, which he can negate the attack and play him to the battle area. So this is something like negates. Always cool in blue decks.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next will be Tenshin Han. Tenshin Han. I play 4 copies. Play set. He also have exactly the same ability. When he is put to energy, pay 1 energy, play skillless from your energy, and he has also the second auto. When you play him, you can draw 1 card, and this is also really important to this deck, because sometimes there are a little bit problem with draw power, and this one will help you. Okay,
also,
so
now the skillless package, eh?
Could you repeat?
Now we're entering skillless package.
Yes. Yeah. Now the package here. I prefer the skillless from BT13 from the same set like as leader, and this is, to be honest, this is kind of important because Trunks and Gohan skillless has the traits Earthling. So, for example, I see some people put Goku because Goku skillless, Blue Goku skillless is their favorite character, But there is a problem. Goku is not an Earthling. Trunks and Son Gohan has traits Earthling, so they can be searched by, for example, Krillin. So this is the skillless for Trunks, and also for Son Gohan. So 8 skillless in the deck. And now, going to the next part, I play 4 copies of Son Gohan, the blocker. He has 4 costs, so he can be searched by Krillin. That's no problem. He is really, really strong in this deck, and he can save you from some aggro decks, because when you have skillless with energy cost of 2 in play, you can, from 1 energy, active his active main, him in the battle area. And when he is being played, you can choose one of your opponent's battle card with energy cost of 3 or less, ignoring barrier, and place them at the bottom of its owner deck. So it's ignoring barrier removal from 1 energy, and it's also a blocker. I think this card is really, really cool. And also, this is important, he is 4 cost, like I said. So he has 1 special targets also, which I will explain a little bit later when we're going through the cards.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I said okay. Yeah, with all of these yellow Trunks Vegetas going around, barrier removal is king right now. If you ask me, barrier removal is really extremely powerful right now.
Yes,
not necessarily
this card
extremely
will help
powerful,
you.
But it's something that you must have in your decks right now. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time.
Exactly. Okay, so now we are going to Gohan, boss monster in this deck. No. I, of course, play 4 of them. This card is really, really a beast.
The PTSD intensifies right now.
Yes. He is safe against charismatic villain because he is 10 cost, so green probably don't counter him. He also have deflect, so God Sealing, he is safe before against God Sealing. He don't have barrier, but you don't have all cool stuff on your cards. He has triple strike, and you can play him to your battle area for 4 energy. But there is a requirement: you need to choose on the battle area one of your skillless, and after that, you can play him. And this is the requirement to play him. Then you have the effect: play this card from your hand, and you need to play the card, the skills you choose, to your energy, if you can, of course. And this is important because we have a very, very specific Unison for blue, Xeno. We'll explain Xeno a little bit later, but right now I want to focus on one more thing, on the Gohan.
Sure.
You can attack with him, 30k, triple strike. It's really, really hard hit. And also, then you can use his active main once per turn, place one of your mono blue card in your energy and place it to the drop area, and you can restand him. When he is going to restand, the battle area of your opponent is going to wipe. So he don't ignoring barrier, but it's also cool to it's very cool against some swarm deck when the opponent has many cards without barrier, so he can KO them, place them at the bottom of the owner's deck. Yeah, so he is kind of dual attack, triple strike, 30k. And now I will show you some spicy technique how you can manage to use him without losing the energy.
Okay.
So we have Xeno. On +2, he has active main. We place the top card of our deck to our energy. Of course, we want always to hit the blue cards. And then at the end of our turn, and this is really important, when the card is still, that specific card is still in the energy, you discard that card.
Yes.
But what we can do here, we can use his +2, give him 2 markers, and then I can attack with my leader, draw 1 card, and I can put to my hands 1 card of my energy. I can choose that card what I ramp with Xeno. Of course, I can't. Xeno says I can't put another card to my energy.
Yes.
So this is something like free draw for me in this deck.
Yes.
With this leader. So of course I don't always do that. This is the strategy, the combo I figured out when I need to draw some cards. So I don't have for example the big Gohan, so I use Xeno, attack with my leader, draw 1 card, and for example, let's say Xeno ramp me to energy that Gohan, I can take him. In the worst scenario, I don't lose energy, I am on the 0. So +1 -1 is like 0 to my energy in total. Of course, I can do the first attack with my leader to draw, restand some my energy, and then use Xeno, because Xeno prevents you to put energy after you use him +2. So it's up to you how you play. You can use him to free draw, so it's like draw 2 cards from leader, or you can ramp and use what all you need to do. So
this
what
is
we
a
can do
very
next,
cool combo, because I think that a lot of people would look at it and say like, well, you cannot play energy, so you cannot really switch them. But what you're saying, you don't need, you play your energy for the turn. You don't need to play 2. You just draw 2 basically on attack.
Yes, like leaders say. When this card attacks, draw one card. Then you may add one of your mono blue energy to your hand. If you do, choose up to one of your mono blue cards in your hand and place it in your energy. But Zeno prevents you. So yeah, this is draw 2 cards every attack.
Yeah, awesome combo.
Okay, so next, like I said before, we have that 4-cost Gohan, which he can go play very, very easily. 1 energy, it's in blue, it's almost nothing. So you have him in the battlefield, in the battle area, sorry. So now what I can play, I can use Son Goku, here you go, Son Goku Path to the Infinity. So he has ability active main for 1 blue energy. I can, of course, if my leader is blue, and I choose one of my blue battle cards with energy cost 4 or 4. Exactly, it needs to be 4, no less, no more, and return to my owner hand, play this card from your hand. So this is the chain I used to play another card. Probably some people know which one. I play 3 copies of Ultra Instinct signed Son Goku. This card is really, really good. I love that card. And I know it's old card and probably not many decks use that card, but I love it. So I decided to play that chain because, you have 4, 5, and Sign, which is very, very cool. And it's not that hard chain like in other decks. What Sign do? He has X Evolve for 2 energy, and discarding 1 card from my hand, I can choose blue Son Goku with energy cost 5 or more. And this is also important because I have another 1 card, which helps me to X Evolve to this guy. He has triple strike and 35k, which is very, very powerful. And he has permanent. My opponent can combo for the duration of this card's battle. So I attack with him, and also he has auto. When this card evolves, return all of your opponent's battle cards to the owner hands. And this don't say choose. This all of cards, even with barrier, go back to the hand. And when he is attacking, my opponent can't use that card to combo.
They're basically useless completely. Just beat them.
Yeah.
It's a very spicy tech. Yeah, I believe in this format where we played best of 1 pre-side on this event. I don't think that a lot of players saw this coming, so...
Yes, this was kind of surprising for many people. One guy said to me when he saw that I ramp accidentally, of course, from Zeno, my 5-cost Goku, he was like, oh my god, I need to stop him. And he was doing everything to wipe my Gohan or this guy or this guy, because he was so afraid of that one. So he was seeing what we will come. So some people don't remember, but permanent prevents combo even when a rival attack this card. So this is not only when this card is attacking leader, but also when the second player attacks this card.
Yeah,
he also can combo.
Yeah.
So it's like in battle when this card is in battle. So it's hard to remove. He don't have barrier, so yeah, he is vulnerable to some removals. But this is some kind of aggro mid-range blue deck, so you want to really, really fast do your stuff. And also, when, of course, if you don't ramp with Zeno, you always play, for example, him from 1 energy, swipe with Gohan, and then you will attack with your leader, so you can restand your energy. So you can, to be honest, you can do it in turn 2 even, or turn 3. So it's really, really fast to doing this chain. Also, what next? We have I like to split my super combos. I like to have 2 Vegetas and 2 Zamasu.
Yeah, I mean, you can afford it because you can draw 2 every turn
Yes.
on attack. So
Yes. Vegeta says super combo. I need to have all of mono blue. Sometimes I have not only blue cards in this deck, which I will show you just in a minute. So sometimes I am unable to use the super combo. Of course, I can take the, for example, red or black card in my energy to my hand. I think so. No, I can't. Gohan only says I can put mono blue for my energy. But if this will be from Xeno, the card will go to the drop area. So for 1 turn, I am unable to play Vegeta. So then I like to use Zamasu to switch some tough cards or leader cards my opponent have. Yeah. So I like to have this one.
nice.
The next one is 1 copy of Son Goku, The Path of Power.
Yeah.
I was thinking to have 2 cards. But this was best of 1, so I think the one should be fine, and it was. This guy has unique double strike, and for 2 energy, he has active main. When I can play him, if I have 2 skillless in my drop area, I just read, and my opponent has 2 or more energy, I can play him from my hand. 25k double strike for 2 energy in blue decks, and with support to skillless, I think is kind of cool. And also he has auto. When this card attacks, play up to 1 skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area, and it gets 5k for the turn. So you also bring to the battle area 1 of your skillless, and that skillless will have 25. Then, of course, you can use active battle once per turn with your leader, so you can have for free skillless 30k. So this is also kind of cool combo. Now I have 3 copy of Son Goku Nimbus Master.
Interesting.
This guy, this guy is really important. Also, you can go to the 4. I pick 3 in best of 1 because sometimes I don't use that card. So he has auto. When this card is used in a combo, and it's our opponent's turn, at the end of the battle, when this card was used in a combo, I can play 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 or less from my deck or drop area. So this is kind of important because you can recycling your skillless. Of course, we need to shuffle our deck if we look through it, and we can activate the auto of copies of this card for the turn. So you can only use once per turn that guy in your opponent's turn. And he also have another one active main. I can send 1 skillless battle card from my drop area to warp, and I can play this guy from my hand. 50k, 1 energy. We probably have skillless in our drop area. This is rivals opponents want to KO your skillless. So and how I play with this guy, I recommend to use him early. I mean, even in turn 1. What I can do when I am going to start with Gohan, I am on this side. I will charge 1 energy, and I will not use that energy. I have one energy in active mode, and I pass my turn because I can attack. And now it's the first turn of my player.
Yeah.
He charge energy. He probably will attack if he wants to be aggro or something like that. Because some decks don't attack, and this will be kind of hard to our deck. But if opponent attack, you can use this guy for 1 energy in the combo. Of course, you will probably save your life, so you are still at 8. And now you will play one skill less to your battle area. So you have now free 20k from combo, and you are still at 8 life. And now you go to the second round and charge Tien, Vegeta or Krillin, play skillless, and now you have 2 skillless, awaken, draw 4 cards because you need to take your life to the 6 and draw 2 cards. So it's like I said, his awaken is really, really good.
Okay. It's an awesome combo.
Yeah, but some people don't like this Son Goku Nimbus Ambassador because this is red card. Yes. And I know when you ramp this with Xeno, which I have that situation, but not on the Pyrkon. It was kinda hard because now I was unable to use Vegeta Super Combo, and it was hard to remove. I need to wait until the end of my turn and then discard this guy, and it was nothing I can do with that. But if not, you can have in the hand you will have skillless at the first turn. Okay, so I have Chillet Army's Reinforcement. This is counter attack. If my leader is mono blue, negate the attack, play 1 Chillet Army's token with 10,000 power and it's gain blocker for the turn. And if my life is at 5 or less, I can use him without paying its energy cost, but choosing 1 card of my life and add it to my hand. So this is kinda cool stuff for blue. Every color I think has something like that card. I playing 1 because this is not the blue when you want to negate you probably want to be aggro, not defensing. So I was just putting one card to my deck. But I don't put to my deck Dimension Magic because of Silver Bullet, like May or Borgos from Draft Box 3. So I figured out during building this deck for Pyrkon that we have 1 cool new negates, which is Son Goku Miraculous Transformation.
But that one is awesome. That one.
Yes.
If it comes out of nowhere and you just lose games because you can't get rid of it. Yeah.
Yes. He is really nice card. He has Deflect, Barrier, Triple Strike. He has 25k power, but this card is really, really good to attack to your to opponent's Unison because he will lose 3 markers probably. We negate the attack and play this card in the rest mode. And this is important because this card has permanent during our opponent's turn. When this card is in rest mode, our opponent's battle cards can't attack our leader. So this is something like new Deadly Defender, we can say. And also, he has a second permanent during our opponent's turn. We can't reduce the energy cost of this card by 1 for each card in our opponent's energy. For each card in our opponent's energy. So if our opponent has free energy, because you have still pay free minimum for this card, you will negate the attack, play him in rest mode. But what you can see here, he is 6-drop Son Goku. So if you play him, he is in rest mode. I will show him here. You can, if he survive, because he takes all hits to him, but you have blockers, you have some negates. Then you can, when it's your turn, you can use him to to X-evolve to Ultra Instinct. Because Ultra Instinct Son Goku need to have some blue Son Goku with energy cost 5 or more. So this is 6. So you can evolve him to that guy.
Awesome. So nice combo.
Yeah, and this is negates. It costs free energy. But even with Gohan, this is not a problem. So the next cards, of course, it will be some staple cards. 4 God Sealing, counter play when I will read. If we have blue Unison card with 2 or more markers in play, we can activate this card's counter skill from our hand without paying its energy, and we may discard him from our hand. If we did it on the counterplay, the battle card being played by our opponent is returned to its owner's hand instead. But we can choose to not discard him. We can play him and nothing will happen. But sometimes people forget this is also a 15k counterplay cards to attack. So it was kind of tricky because I used that one one time at Pyrkon, and I have battle cards to hit my opponent. It depends what you want, but of course, in 99% you will use to discard him to battle card not being played. So it's up to you how you will use it. We have Xeno, Cosmic. We have Xeno, our Unison, Cosmic Unison. So, to be honest, Xeno is kind of hard to remove because he have every turn +2 markers. So, you will have access to God Sealing Trunks very, really fast. Okay, the next card will be, of course, 4 Senzu Beans. Active battle. Choose up to one of our cards, and it gains 5k for the duration of the turn. Then we switch up to our energy to active mode.
Yeah, and this is the staple.
This is the staple. But this guy is important in Gohan because you can, in your turn, you can use all of your energy. At the end, you can, for example, attack with your leader and something like restand your energy. Then you can use the 1 Senzu Bean or 2 Senzu Bean. Now you have 3 energy, so you can, for example, play that negate. So you want to have some energy in active mode during your opponent's turn to save, to use Nimbus Master. So this is you always want to have at least 1 at the beginning of each round to have him to switch energy to active mode. And the last card I have in the deck, of course, is the Hatchak.
Of course. You cannot have a blue deck without Baby Hatch.
Yeah, Baby Hatch is the only one good for me, blue SCR. So, and he is kind of very, very strong.
Yeah,
because you can spend all of your energy. You can swarm your field with I don't know, for example, 2 skill less, 3 skill less. Attack to your opponents, make him to save his life, use negates, etc. And then you are all tap out. You don't have any energy in the stand, or your opponent attack, then boom, Hatchak, discard 1 card, and you are safe for this turn. I will read him. He has counter attack. If we have 3 or more energy, we can negate the attack, play this card, and our opponent can't attack for the turn. And also, we can, instead of paying its energy cost, we can discard 1 card from our hand and play him. Of course, we can use 8 energy, but probably no one used him for 8 energy. I didn't see. But of course, you can discard 1 card from energy instead of paying its energy cost. And the second tournament, when he will be removed from your battle area, remove this guy from the game. So, like STRs, others, do not recycling them, just use them 1 in the entire round.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Amazing deck, man. You've piloted it to 8th place at the event.
Yeah. But it was kind of hard. But I also have side deck, so I can show you. But this side deck is only built for best of 1. In best of 3, I will make a little bit different side deck. But I will go really, really quick. 2 Boo Unison Xeno.
So much.
When I will see my opponent is playing long game, not aggro, I will swap this card to my main deck. Because he is Unison for 4 energy, but this guy is insane. He has blocker, double strike. You can give him 0 markers, but this is fine. You draw 1 card, and at the start of our opponent next main phase, we untap 1 energy and him to active mode. And he is blocker, so it's very, very important. You can use him to attack, and then he will go to active mode to defend your leader. And we can also use -1. We can discard 1 marker from him, and when our opponent attacks with a battle card, we may choose one of their battle cards and place them at the bottom of its owner deck. So it's really, really good effects. I play 2 inside decks.
Yeah, I hate this card so much. I really hate that card.
20k, so it's hard to hit him with some low cost battle cards. He is blocker. He can just for 1 marker discard many cards, boss monsters without barrier. So this guy is insane. I put another 1 copy of Chile's army reinforcement just in case to have some more negates for my energy, for my life. I'm sorry. I put 3 Clash of the Masked Warriors. This guy is really, really important right now because he is life savior from any Unisons. Active battle. We can choose one of our opponent's Unison cards. Our opponent may remove a marker from that card. If they don't, your leader card doesn't take damage from attacks by their Unison cards with strike skills for the battle. So this guy kills STR Super Mira when the guy have, if I remember correctly, double strike or triple strike. It doesn't matter. You use this one energy. And if opponents decided to discard a marker from the Unison, when Unison is losing a marker, he is restart their effects. They are losing their effects.
It's like the new green one, the Frieza Unison that just came out. You can -4 him, give himself, I think, triple strike, and then you can, if he still has more than 1 marker, he removes 1, he loses the triple strike. You just blank him.
And of course the opponent probably will go out with Unisons, which you can remove. So if you say I don't negate your opponent with, for example, that Golden Frieza goal all in for the game, you can just use for 1 energy active battle. So this card is very, very annoying, but important in this format, in my opinion. I play 3, and of course he don't have specific costs, so you can use in any color deck. The next card I prepare for this one was for green and destruction for Dabura.
Of course.
This guy right now is the most important card in the side deck, to be honest. For 1 energy, when this card is discarded from our hand by an opponent's skills, we can play this card from our drop area, and when this card is played, we draw 2 cards. So it's insane against hand distractions, like Iribrian, for example, from the drop area to warp. Instead of discarding, we are drawing. So of course we need to pay 1 energy, but this card, it's really, really cool. It's also a 50k battle card to hit your opponent. So why not? Why not choosing him? Okay. And now I also have another copy of Son Goku Miraculous Transformation. I have 1 copy in main deck, 1 copy in the side deck, because when I see my player can with this deck, he can remove or counter me with, for example, Grid Ape. This guy will be probably not very good, so I put him in the side deck. He is good to have him like the defender, but I don't have space to to put 2 in the main decks, so I have side deck. But this was best of 1 pre-side, so it was not a problem to switch him with another card to the main deck.
Yeah. Yes.
And the last of them, Borgos. I play blue, and in case I will go against some other blue hard decks, like for example Android 16 ramp or SS4 Vegeta ramp. This guy is very, very good. He have barrier from 1 energy. When this card is played, we draw 1 card. And then, once per turn, when our opponent switches their energy to active mode using a counter skill, place up to 1 card in our opponent's life and 1 card in our opponent's energy in the drop area. So it's like really hard burn when a player decides to use Dimension Magic, for example, and untap 2 energy. Of course, he don't need to untap. So probably if the opponent has Dimension Magic, he will negate, but he will don't switch the energy to active mode. But this guy helps you with very long blue decks like ramps to stop them using as much defense as they have. So he is really important to fulfill your deck idea to hit your opponents as fast as you can. Yeah, so this was my side deck.
Fun fact: this event we've had a lot of players sideboarding against blue. Like blue, green, and U7 have been the decks that people have most sideboarded for. And David here is the only blue player. We had 6 blue players. He's the only blue player who made it to top 8.
Yeah. But like I said, the all fights were very, very hard. I lost against 2 Trunks Vegeta. I lost to 2 of them. One because I was very unlucky to draw cards what I need, so it was really, really bad luck for me. And the second one was very, very close. So if you're thinking about is this deck good against, like I said, Trunks and Vegeta? Yes, this deck is strong because you remove Vegeta X Evolve, even if he has barrier or something like that with your Gohan, and Goku, of course, also wipe out, and Xeno on -5 can wipe out the board of your opponent. This deck is really, really good. He can play against, to be honest, on every strategic against aggro decks, hand control, board control, and blue long games and games. I recommend to think about that. Like if you are a blue player, I recommend to think about that Gohan because he is really, really cool and he is perfectly balanced, in my opinion.
Nice. Well, that was the deck. David, do you have any last shoutouts or words for our viewers?
Could you repeat?
Do you have any shoutouts or any messages for the viewers?
Yes, I have one. Subscribe, lookout. Watch for any new information which will come soon. And if you have any question, you can write me, comment videos on the lookout. I will. This is my first deck profile, so I will be probably very hyped if someone liked this deck, and I will answer to any questions and any comments. Don't be afraid to pick colors, strategies, and decks. What you want, you can make for any leader. With any leader, you can make very, very good deck. I encourage you people to choose what you want to play, not you need to play.
Well, that's the message, guys. Play what you want to play and good luck with it. This has been Damien from The Lookout. Thank you, David, for joining us, and I will see all of you in the next video.